They escape from handcuffs, they escape from ropes, they escape from responsibilities in life. That's why I'm here instead of in my office. But the most popular scapologist of all time, Chito, you know him? Harry Houdini. Good. Half of the time I get Harry Potter. Because I clearly do children's parties. But Harry Houdini was born 1870, passed away 1921. Yeah, 1921. But we're very close. I call him Kuya Har.
It does not escape death. It doesn't escape death.
No, it doesn't escape death. Nobody does. So there. That was kind of a downer. But that's okay. But yeah. But even if you can't escape death, we were close. I call him Kuya Har. So one time I told him, Kuya Har, could you teach me how to do escapology? He said, sige, I'll teach you escapology. He tried to taught me how to talk in Filipino. So he taught me the Shanghai shackles. These are the Shanghai shackles. They were made in Shanghai. And of course, what else is made there? Lumpia, correct. So there are two components of the Shanghai shackles. First are, Rosanna, check out the padlocks. Make sure that they're locked and solid unless you use the keys. You should not use the keys if you don't want to break free. So there, you actually have to use the keys. And up next, we have, normally I play to the music of Eli Gold when I'm working here. These are the shackles. You'll see that they're different from handcuffs. Why? You can't bring your wrists together to lock it. Check them out, make sure they're solid, Chito. Okay, check out the other end. And then make sure, just for verification, check to make sure that the bag has no extra lock picks, keys, or anything like that. Okay? So I'm gonna open the padlocks already. And, alright, check it, make sure it's empty. Okay, ano sa tingin mo ka TDS? You all happy that? No comment, alright. It's alright. What?
That part of your mention.
Yeah, it wasn't. Could you? There you go. Could you just lock me in as tight as possible? As long as I'm not bleeding, it's okay. Because remember, we have at best, at worst, an SPG audience. Kids can't see that. You know. There you go. So fairly tight. Wow, really, really tight. Sure. I'll try to see if I can escape that. Same-ish.
Same.
Yeah, tight. Yeah, just tight. As long as I'm not bleeding, same thing. It's okay. Alright, so as you can see, they've really, really locked me in here. So I need you guys to hold the bag open, one hand each. Okay? One hand each. I'm going to try to get out of these. In fact, I'm going to try to get out in 2 minutes. Okay? No, it's not yet. Relax. It's going to take me a while. I'm sorry guys, it's going to take me a while. Sorry. Sometimes they think I cheat, like maybe I have an extra lockpick or something. Normally they think it's I don't know, maybe they think it's having a hard time. Normally they think it's like maybe the lockpick is hidden or something like that. I'm taking too long, but it's not in my watch, okay? It's not there. But I'm not getting out. I can't get out. Okay, sometimes they say it's in the bag. It's clearly not. In fact, you can flip over the bag back and forth. There's absolutely nothing inside, guys. No extra lockpicks or anything. It's not in my hat either. There's nothing there. Okay, you try to get out. As you can see, just pull on the padlock. Make sure it's still locked in solidly. There you go. Locked in, solid. You're right in the center. Make sure there are no secret compartments or anything like that. Great. So I'm gonna. It's really difficult to get out of these things, guys. My name is not Christian. You know, it's Skel. So as you can see, my wrists are already turning red. So if ever I can't get out, will you hand me the keys since I'm having a hard time getting out of these things, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. There you go. So ladies and gentlemen, that's really what I do. I try to entertain people, you know, poking fun at things, observations. This is called observational point of view stand-up comedy. You might have heard of it from a couple of groups. In fact, Rex Navarrete is coming to town soon. He's performing. I have nothing to do with that show. I just thought, you know, you might want to catch that kind of comedy instead of the comedy that we usually put up with during the Metro Manila Film Fest. Which we're not putting up with this year, by the way. We're not. It's good. They made some great choices for movies this year. And you know the biggest difference? I wish this were a joke. It's because they actually watched the movie before putting the list of movies. Back then, they were just handed scripts. Now they actually watch the movie. I wish this were a joke. It's not. I also write for the 8 list. By the way, 8list.ph, just in case. Yes, I'm promoting everything I do already. But I'm gonna do. Yeah, I have time to do one last thing for you guys. I hope this works. I haven't really done this in public before. So, who here knows how to solve a Rubik's Cube? Just raise your hand. Okay, let's try someone who's not beside Chino, because you know. Louis, let's give Louis a round of applause. He's gonna help us out. Okay, because most people can solve a Rubik's Cube. It's not really a show of intelligence, it's just a show of memorization of combinations and algorithms. And half of you guys know what an algorithm means, so nobody's being lost in this conversation right now. Okay, Louis, good afternoon, good evening. I have here a couple of Rubik's Cubes. I'll hand you one. It's not yet solved. How long do you think that would take you to solve? 5 minutes. That's not bad, guys. Because me, I can do it in 3 minutes and 3 days. So that's a bit different. But I have a cube here. Have you ever solved the Rubik's Cube without looking at it? Like blindfolded or nothing like that? Okay, so I guess I'm going to have to challenge you then. I want you, say I have another cube, I want you to do what I'm going to do. Behind your back, I want you to try to solve the Rubik's Cube. Like, take a good look at it, and then if you can finish even just one side, I'd be very happy already. Because I'm going to try to do the same thing. And then we'll see if we can amaze each other. Okay? Alright, so he's taking the time to memorize it. Normally, you only have 20 seconds. I'll give you 10 more seconds. 10, 9. It's okay, no pressure. Are you part of the competition?
No.
Okay, because I was going to say your team's not going to win if you don't get this. That's okay. Just put it behind your back and try to solve it. Just, move it. Make a few decisions. I'll give you 10 seconds. I'll give myself 10 seconds as well. All right? On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You know, this is hopeless. 4, 3, 2, 1. It's really hopeless. Bring out your cube. Okay, it's not so bad. But I think okay, this is even worse. Here's the thing, guys, with these cubes. You took yours, I took mine, then you mixed your cube up, I mixed my cube up behind my back, right? So you did that. But the thing is, there are 43 quintillion different combinations in a Rubik's Cube. Correct? 43 quintillion. What does that mean? 1 million times 1 million times 1 million, unless I'm mistaken, is a quintillion. That's high. That's a high amount. That's a high number. And there are 43 of those. In contrast, to win the 645 lotto, 1 in 5 million plus. You have bigger chances of getting a lottery than getting any particular combination. But I think something very important happened tonight. Because if you look closely, would you bet me if we got one side both the same? Like, easiest $10, right? If you bet me $10. Yeah, easiest $10 for me, ladies and gentlemen. One side. How about 2 sides? Double or nothing? 2 sides, ladies and gentlemen. Or my people of blood at this point. How about this one? 3 sides? How about this? 4 sides? How about this one? 5 sides? Or, ladies and gentlemen, 6 sides. Completely the same Rubik's Cube. I told you, this is where the comedy ends. This is where the amazing stuff happens. And here's the most amazing thing. I told you that it's difficult to solve a Rubik's Cube. You know this, 5 minutes, right? It's also difficult, even more difficult, to solve a Rubik's Cube behind your back. And it's certainly even more difficult to solve a Rubik's Cube with one hand. But if I get this right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope I'm getting this right. Ano sa tingin niyo mga ka-TBS? I can only go with your applause, ladies and gentlemen. We have a one hand. Let's give Louie a round of applause. My name is Kel Fabi, at Kel Fabi on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I hope you guys had a great time. See you in the Christmas parties in your companies. I was a host, by the way. But I'd be happy if you get this guy as a host. I'd be happy to work with him too. Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody.
Happy, this is so happy. Thank you very much.